Yo, what is going on, guys? I am bringing you episode 2 of the Dekestry. I really enjoyed how this video came out. I liked all aspects of how it came out, the editing, the music, pretty much everything. And you guys will see there's my first goal. But we're just going to start out with, I saw some of your comments and I saw how you guys wanted me to do it. You said if this guy scores, you know, upgrade him, this and that. But I decided I want to try a few more games and see if I could get wins against these high-end teams. And with I believe the last episode, with our last loss, it dropped us down to Division 5, I believe, instead of a Division 4. So definitely a bit easier. And as you guys see, 2-0. So everything's looking perfect and dandy. Jonathan Druin and McKinnon have perfect chemistry. It's really unreal. But as you guys will see in a few seconds, that he comes back, and by that I'm just kidding. We come in, we have, look at that play, that was beautiful. I really enjoyed how that play went, but like they just have really good chemistry together. I know Druin is boosted a bit. I didn't want him to be boosted, I didn't want anyone to be boosted, but literally that was the only one I could buy. They had one that was unboosted and he was on this like, he was on the QMJHL team, but he was like 40k, and then I got this one for like 12k or something like that. But as you guys see there, our assistant captain does get injured, and yeah, I don't think we were going to stand for that. It was pretty bad, so we decided to take matters in our own hand, and we decided to drop him. So it doesn't look like anything's going to happen. You know, Druin, he's not a fighter, but he becomes a fighter in this play. He decides to take it down with Green, their defenseman. And it's looking like Green's definitely the tougher guy, but whoops, and he just fell, and Druin gets the nice win without even getting a punch to him. So he's fine, and we won the fight and got some momentum. So we're still leading. I believe it's 3-0. Oh, 4-0. Oh, I forgot one of the goals didn't show up. My rendering got messed up, so it's 4-1 now. He got a goal there. You can't let him get back in this game. A lot of times the game puts you right back, and look at that. Kind of a cheesy goal, but, you know, I was going to lose the puck, so I was like, oh, just shoot it on the net, and then boom. And look at this. Pretty nice, and then I missed, but for some reason he kept playing goalie, and then a pretty easy goal, so a 6-1 game. And I was like, wow, like, how am I beating this guy's team? He had a bunch of 83s, 84, and I think he had a few 85s and 6s, so he didn't have anything amazing, but he definitely had all NHLers, and with like a second left, this happens, 0.4. I don't know why I picked the goalie, but maybe in the long run, you know, maybe it'll be worth it. So here we go, just going through, and as you guys will see right here, we acquire our first NHL player, which is Brad Richards. So Brad Richards, welcome to the team. The Dekestry's #1 pick goes to Brad Richards. He is the first gold player in the NHL to play on the Dekestry. He's a very good player, and this is his first game he's playing in. And as you guys see here, it is a pretty close game. I got a pretty, I guess you can say, lucky / nice goal there. And his goal was pretty lucky. It was a deflection that was reviewed, but they did happen to count it, which was pretty annoying. And then this goal went in, and I was like, oh my god, like, just frustrating. This kid had a pretty good team too. I believe he had Bergeron on it and stuff like that. He didn't have any like amazing players, but I think Bergeron was his best player. And then he's just working it around on me. I can't really do anything. My defensemen are so slow, and he just snipes it. So 3-1, I was like, I am done. Nothing's gonna go on. And to make it even worse, 4-1. After that, we felt it coming on us. We knew literally we couldn't do anything, but the newly acquired Brad Richards with a nice move, and with 1 second left to get this game somewhat back on track. And still, 4-2 doesn't look very promising, especially against his team. And the first period really didn't have much. I think the shots were 11-7 for him. So we didn't have much. We weren't winning in shots. And then, you know, Brad Richards decides to score with like a second left. So that was definitely a great pickup. He's a really good player. And we moved to the second period, and we take it down here. McKinnon, with the speed, gets through 2 of his defensemen, and with the shot, but nothing goes in. And look at this. Very lucky goal, and I would say that wouldn't go in if he wasn't controlling his goalie, but he was some reason. So 4-3. Game is right where we want it. Nothing go wrong. Maybe a bad pass. Oh, maybe not a clear, and maybe another lucky deflection to make it 5-3. Basically, the end of the second, all confidence is basically shut down. We're halfway through the third period, and he's just coming around. We can't really do much. Poke checks aren't working. Defensemen are way too slow. Nothing's going right until this happens. And then look what he does. He doesn't even try to get it. He's like letting me get it, and then comes through and score to make it 5-4. So we're right back in this game again. And I was like, oh god, we could come back. We have some time left. But apparently, that wasn't enough. I said I can go through my collection and replace bronze players, but I decided to look through my collection. I saw I had Connor McDavid, and I was like, you know what? I don't think that's unfair. We went on like a 2-game losing streak, or 1-game losing streak, or whatever, so I added Connor McDavid, and that was going to be all I was changing. And this game is a pretty close game, but not the score. So we get a quick 1-0 lead. I believe the shots were 3-4. I had 3 shots, they had 4. So we take a 1-0 lead real quick on the penalty kill. And Druin and McKinnon yet again with the connection. A very nice play. I believe McKinnon basically went coast to coast. I didn't show the whole highlight, but he went coast to coast and he made that nice pass. And here we go again. Coming in with slow speed, just a nice slap shot on net somehow with this terrible team. And this is definitely a pretty lucky play. As you guys would see there, the puck bounced to me like 3 times, and we made it a 2-0 game with Sweep. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but Sweep takes it. And then this play happens. And I really, this definitely like deflated me a bit, because after all that hard work, that just goes right in. Kind of a bad shot, especially maybe if he was a lefty, that would have made more sense, but nope. So kind of deflated us. But we hop right back in and watch this power play. This was probably one of the nicest power plays, especially with a team like this. So we get 1 shot. You know, it was very close. It could have went in, but it didn't. And we get another shot. And that could have went in as well. I've seen that go in a bunch of times. And we have some hard forecheck. And boom, another save. That could have also went in. That would have been nice. And McKinnon slowly turns up. And Druin. And that happens. That was a very, very nice play. Very nice power play. That was a 5-on-3. That's something you want to see in a power play. It was just really, really well done. And that was just a really nice shot. It was a one-timer. It was a 1-knee clapper. And it was a 5-on-3 power play goal. Like, look how McKinnon just holds it up and bam. That was such a nice shot, basically bar down. And McKinnon and Druin, like I said, like I don't think I'm ever going to replace them. Even if I win a bunch of games, they'll still probably be on my 4th line. Those two have such good chemistry. McKinnon doesn't even have it boosted anymore, and he's still fast and has an amazing passing. And look at McKinnon. He's just trucking around, and bam. 4-1. That one went bar down. Another shorthanded goal. And now, I was feeling it. I was feeling another win in 3 games, 2 wins in 3 games, something I wasn't expecting. I thought it was going to take about 5 games each time to just get 1 player, or 1 win, I mean. Because our team doesn't stand a chance to most teams, especially this guy's team. He had Bergeron. He had a bunch of good players. He had Lettinen in net, I believe, or Pavlik. Both are very good goalies. Taking the 4-1 lead made me, I was like, we got this game, easy win, but I think we're done scoring until this happened. Look at that goal by McKinnon. One hand touches it in. Very lucky goal. I don't know how his goalie didn't make the save, but if you guys, I don't know if you could see this that good in the replay. I believe you can't, but it's a very nice goal. I don't know how it went in. Very lucky goal. You guys could see right about there. He just pokes it in with one hand on the stick and makes it 5-1. So at that point, I was like, we won. Nothing could happen. Taking another win and can't wait to see who we buy. And that is exactly what happens. We take a 5-1 win to end the game. Subban played amazing. He still is fatigued, so I might want to start the other goalie just to get him back on track. Or maybe I could just keep going with Subban because he played great. But as you guys will see here, I did 20k. The other one was 10k, so the next time I win, it'll be 30k. But you will see the new player we get is Jeff Skinner, who's awesome, and I can't wait to try him out. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like. A lot of editing went into this, and I really hope you enjoy the ending of this. So I will see you guys later.
Goes absolutely insane. The youngest All-Star ever in any of the major sports. The only other 18-year-old to play in an NHL All-Star game was Steve Yzerman. Starting at 6:30 with Hurricanes live, Jeff Skinner scores! That's
time. When everything's wrong, you make it right. I feel so high, I come alive. I need to be free with you tonight. I need your love.